here, and yeah, it is what it is. The energies are good in a way, but we're also going through these levels of unpredictability in there. We know from yesterday's energies as the moon moves into Aquarius. This is what it's in Aquarius, that it's unpredictable. Okay, Aquarius can get all of a sudden new ideas, new energies, new things, new ways of new directions. And currently, the moon, right there, she's squaring Venus and she's squaring Lilith. You do not know where is this is going to take it. How much the shadow can control the intuitions and the way you feel the love, and what is going to be the consequences out of that. Because if you awaken and you're aware of what you're doing, what your actions are, then you will understand the consequences leading to something. Okay. What is it, the actions though? The actions are Mars, but Mars is squaring Uranus and Taurus. So Mars is currently doesn't like the things in Taurus. He wants to have something else. But Uranus is controlling what? Aquarius. Okay. So here is another unpredictability of actions that it's going to be coming in within these positions. As a Mars is exiting Leo, we are seeing that this intense energies in there, because that squaring in there, it is like until the last second, till I give up, until the last thing, I will choose to fight for something in the earth. But the divine messages, let's talk about this is more important in there, that the moon, as she's moving into mid of Aquarius, she is going to get these divine energies with Mercury about what the family is, what the care is. There's going to be a lot of great messages is going to be coming in about this. You may be going to be looking into the divine messages about family, realizing what the divine family is. Is it based of what? Based of understanding these new energies, these new ways, not to carrying this kind of like a caveman energies into the family. You want to bring the new. You want to bring this advanced understanding of this awakening in awareness into a family, so that way everyone within the family to be on the same page. But what kind of pages that will be, what kind of messages those going to be. And at 7 o'clock in the morning, you're going to be waking up with this kind of like I need to look in divine guidance. I need to understand this divine guidance. And Mercury at Cancer is going to be like, look into the family, look into those family patterns that are coming in. Midheaven, it's going to be exactly within, pretty much within the knots. And talking about the south node and the north node, and there we are going to have the south node, Virgo, that is going to be falling within the third house, which is going to be the friendshipness. Looking at into that 10th house, it's going to be a Pisces, which is a lot of mental work is going to be waking up on energies. What do we need to do, and how you're processing things? Okay, most of the people operating within their mind of the information, the proper things that they think that they know it's truth. While the awakening people, who works with the energies, they are trying to feel, understand. They're trying to get out that monkey mind in there a little bit lower down, so they can reach into the soul, and soul is reaching to the spirit. And that is, it's done where? At Pisces. But you don't have to wait into your last day. You're in the kind of like a dead bed, 3 days before, you're going to be transiting in there. You're going to be having transitions in to realize this. You're here on the earth to realize this energy is here. And that's what that North Node in Pisces will do. So with the energies there at 7 o'clock, this is going to be the overall energies of the day. 8 o'clock is going to be more intense since the ascendant is going to be at the first degrees of Leo opposing Pluto, and it's going to be start, of course, opposing the moon, squaring Venus and Lilith. That is going to be more in kind of like this lower feminine energies in there. Venus is not happy of what's going on in the material world. And here is the shadows energy of Lilith that it's coming in. It's like, put some more oil into the fire, put some more gasoline into the fire. It's like, yeah, I want a revenge, I want to get, and I want, and all that. Because that's what the Scorpio's energy is. But you need to understand that through these energies, we are understanding of what we are capable of, so we can be able to create something new. Okay, because one ending, it's a new beginning. And when we look at it within ourselves, in there, what is it, the new beginning? We need some new, different order. And Mars entering Virgo is going to be that order. But right now, in this kind of like last moments of Mars has been into Leo. It's about this. I'm the king until the last second. I'm going to hold on. I want to go and you're going to be holding to things that actually you're supposed to what? Let go. Look at it inside of you. What do you hold on to it? And what do you have to let it go? Okay? Because here is, if you have something in your hand and you want to grab something different, what do you need to do? You need to put the thing away to grab that new thing that you want. Okay? You cannot grab with the same hand. If you're holding your phone, you want to grab the cup with the same hand. It doesn't work that way, right? You gotta making a mess, probably. So those are kind of like the energies that's gonna come at 11 o'clock. We're gonna experiencing that squaring with Mars and Uranus energies. Be mindful about that intensity. It's unpredictability, because the unpredictability of those events is going to be depending of the individuality. Okay, and pay attention to what you have on at Aquarius in there. There's going to be some intense energies in Aquarius right now. As that energies is coming in, what do you have at the end of Taurus and the end of Leo, beginning of Virgo? We have these divine energies there, but Mars has not arrived to those first degrees of Virgo yet to have a little bit more divine energies. Right now, you are like, I just want to kind of like, I'm feeling my pain, I'm hurt, and I'm doing it for this, I'm doing it for that. And the best thing is right now, it is to grow within the love. Mars and Venus there, and very beautiful trine. Pay attention to that energy that it's gonna comes in pretty soon. You're already gonna start feeling it as a masculine energies, but what is gonna take? It's gonna take your courage, strength, and to withstand on those energies. Because currently the feminine energies, they're gonna be down. They're looking to the shadow, they're looking to the fears, they're looking at to what, oh, there is no love, and I have not experiencing these energies. The moon, the intuition says like, nothing works. No, it works. You just not listen what? Your spirit. Because if you listen your spirit, your soul will understand. If your soul understands, will help you in the mind. And that's going to give you the proper directions in life. All right, another hour to be pay attention. That's going to be at 1 o'clock as the sun is moving out from Gemini. Jupiter is already at Cancer. It's a time to grow within the family, but he is squaring Saturn and Neptune. Is like, I don't see these visions. I don't see these things. I see limitations. I see that. I don't know where to go in the past and the future, because Jupiter is squaring the north and the south node. And this is when you are going to be finding what's your power, what's your strength, what's your growth. And you're also going to find the areas in concern and opportunities to grow. We have to grow where? Mentally. You're coming from this material organizations of Virgo, okay, that you put things in order and so on. You can put perfectly all the material things in order. You can organize everything in there. But if your mind is not organized, if your spirit is not organized, if your soul is not organized, is that really going to matter? Big questions that need answers from within you. Um, you may experiencing with those energies a lot of things. There's going to be a lot of divine energies coming in at 5 o'clock. That's going to be start coming in more and more. As the moon, it's moving and transiting more towards Mercury. We are going to be seeing it that messages in the afternoon coming in so strong, so powerful, and it's about 7 p.m. There's going to be this powerful yacht from Jupiter and Chiron towards the true Lilith, not the mean one, the true one. And that energy is going to be coming, look at it from the past where the humanity has been, how is organized all this, and how can you organize it into the future. But the sun is in Gemini. The authority is within the duality. The authority is looking at like, well, maybe I can do this thing, but also I can do this little thing and nobody knows about it. Okay, that is a kind of like this duality energies in there. Also, you can see to be or not to be energies within yourself. You may gonna feel like certain things, are they going to happen or they're not going to happen? Okay, we are talking about those T-squaring towards Virgo and Pisces. What can I do? I feel it within the air, I feel it within this, and so on and so on. And since the ascendant is going to be at the end of Scorpio, you're coming out of this underworld, you're going to be kind of like seeing it coming out of the rabbit hole and go back into the real world. The divine energies later on at 8 o'clock, they're going to be so powerful. We're going to have a lot of incoming divine guidance, guys. Here is all these green lines that you see right now, and I'm going to be kind of like a translated for you guys. So the inner work of making a balance, which is that is in Libra. It's got this divine energies with Venus that is in Taurus. So now through the relationships in there, you're fixing the love that isn't the material world. Good things to finalizing things in the material world, money-wise, real estate-wise, and so on and so on. Then that energy of the ascendant is going to be coming in, into Sag. You're going to be looking at of how beautiful can you make it, how artistic can you be make, what kind of expressions there will be. But that energy is divine energies with who? With Mercury, right? So we have another divine energies that are coming from Saturn towards Mars. That is this energy is like here. And here is what the divine messages they're going to be talking to Mars. But is the moment is going to be, listen to it. This is like you're trying to talking to a 5-year-old who's still crying for the toy that he saw in the store. And he just wants something to be bought for him. Not because he's going to use it, not because of this experience, not because he have not buy enough toys. It's just because he wants. And that's how some of these energies, they are going to come out to your people, and you're going to be triggered. Like you want something, but you don't know what do you want it really for. Later on at 9 o'clock, we are going to have a much more intense energies. That all of a sudden, after the divine triggers, we're going to have all this, right? All this is intense energies that we have here. A lack of balance, it's coming because of past of the wounds in there. The ascendant is going to be opposing the sun, creating all this duality energies about the past and the future, and how can you be handle all this. A lot of pressures within the authority. You're going to be in this duality. Is like, should I do something? Should I not? Should I move forward? Should I ban the old? Should I just scrap everything that I do? And it's a lot of this intensities coming where you are within yourself. You see, you should look at it, the energies of, yes, I'm good, I'm great, I'm healed, I know where I'm going in life. I know it's going to be intense. I know I have to go and overcome what? My fears, my shadow. And the shadow that is at currently at Scorpio in there, that dark side that it's coming out, now it's coming out on the surface. And now you're overcoming it. Because keeping it there, the shadow within the shadow in there, guess what? You are putting so much energies to keep it there. You don't want nobody to know about it. You're always cautious. You're always alerted. You're always vigilant. And that what prevents you to actually do something great in life. And this is why these things there are right now that it's coming. It shows us how worst we are in that shadow, but it's gonna show us how great we can be, right? And that's what that transitions of the moon right now is going to be challenging everything. At the end of the day, at 11 o'clock, the moon is going to be coming out and she's going to be looking into the past. But the moon is always also is going to be looking at to who, to Chiron and to the sun and to the authority. Where was my head? Why did I feel like this? Oh my God, what the heck did I did? Okay, if you did something that you are not aware of the consequences, now the consequences coming towards you, and you figure out you did something. Let me tell you something. It was a lesson. Mistake is a lesson. Just learn your lesson and don't do and repeating the stuff they're coming to. All right, we are going to be going on with that energies to bed, and at 7 o'clock we are going to have again this divine energies that's going to come in towards the moon, but they're going to come in from the past. Is the past repeating itself? Are you looking at more other energies? The ascendant at 7 o'clock in the morning is going to point out towards the moon. It's like you need to renovate the way you think about family. And this is going to become in this unpredictable changes all of a sudden. This unpredictability talks in there, and always going to be depend of where your authority is. Is it stuck within the duality? It's stuck within the fight? Or it's just going to take that intuition, is like, let it heal this past wounds. And that's how tomorrow the energy is going to be for us when we wake up. But more about that, we are going to be talking about tomorrow. So come back and watch again for the next few days. All right, guys. I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for joining and subscribing here. And click the like, the shares that you do it. And if you have any questions, you can make it in the comments below. Thank you so much, guys. Much love to you, and I will see you tomorrow.